What's up, YouTube? Kyle here from Team Villains, and I got Cameron here with me today.
What up, YouTube?
What are we doing, Cameron?
We're going to do a deck profile on Shadow Paladins.
Pre-Violence Deleter, no Gust Blaster in this deck. I'm telling everybody right now, y'all are underestimating the Gust Blaster. If you think he's bad, try to convince me. Convince me Gust Blaster's bad down in the comments. Give good reasoning. If you don't give good reasoning, I'm just going to ignore you, swiping left, get out of here, kid. No one cares. But, Cameron, without further ado, jump into it, boy.
Jump into it? Yeah. We're going to go with the big boss monster, the big boy himself, the Phantom Blaster Dragon. You know, you got to go with his two abilities. The first one, not once per turn, the best ability I like the most. Keep giving him power and a crit by retiring 3 of your rear guards, and you can retire 3 of your opponent's rear guards. Which plays directly into the second ability here. You can, once per turn, Soul Blast a grade 3 to ping for damage if they're at 5 or higher.
This is insane.
Yeah.
Completely insane, guys.
Free damage.
Free damage, and you're playing Force. You're wanting to re-ride, get those extra numbers every single turn.
Plus, against like Excel decks, you're just going to wipe their field if they keep calling from hand. It's going to be harder to guard them. You know?
Exactly. They're just falling into the trap.
That's him.
We're not going to really talk about the Protect decks, though.
We'll wait. Then I'm going to go with my second grade 3. This guy's more for like the Protect decks. The Dark Dictator. He's a big boy. 2k for each of your rear guards. He has a second ability. I've only used a couple times, honestly. But kind of last one, you call a grade 2 or less and retire opponent's grade. I think it's grade 2 or less, right?
They just choose a rear guard and retire. Oh. And that unit gets 5k power as well, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good with Blaster Dark if you call it.
Yeah.
Call a Maka, you know?
Call a Maka, call a Karan. Get a free unflip there. There's combos to be had with him, for sure.
He's just a big boy. Dark Dictator is pretty respected. I miss his manga art that he had back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Love that art.
There's some solid stuff.
Then I play one Car. Car's good. I like his Soul Blast, especially on the rear guard. I don't ever want to ride him, but you know sometimes it be that way. So.
Yeah, but I mean that's the reason we only play one. We don't really want to ride him, and he's not always great. And the Soul is, you know, it's kind of necessary for other effects in the deck, but he's good enough.
And we'll move on with him. He's good.
Maybe play more
with
in the
Gus.
future with Gust Blaster.
I think Gus will probably be better with him. Then we're going to go with the main reason why you play this deck, because the Rin art.
Yeah.
2 left hands.
Yeah,
Yeah,
two left hands. So sorry. But I like him because of his Twin Drive.
Yeah.
Twin Drive on a Vanguard, you can get that double crit off, you can get that double draw off.
Twin Drive at grade 2.
It's pretty good.
Spicy.
You can use his Counter Blast to retire. That's still pretty good, but I mainly use him for his Twin Drive.
Most decks aren't calling anything from grade 1 to 2 usually anyway, so.
So you just get that quick little pop up. Now, my favorite grade 2 in the entire deck is the Maka.
Ooh, ORs.
Maka. Counter Blast 1, call a grade 1 or less. And if you do, draw 1, plus it gets 5k power. Pretty good. You can summon out a Chiron, get an Unflipper. You can summon out... what's the one that Soul Blast call grade?
We'll see it here in a second.
There's a lot of combos with her. You can even Dark Dictator into her, calling her.
Yep.
You know.
I mean, the simplest effects are usually the most powerful.
Yeah. 10k plus her art. You know, you gotta go with the OR art. I also play 3 of Cat Bath. You retire a lot in this deck. You're gonna go. You sometimes go for the opponent's rear guards. Cat Bath gets really big by himself. They're gonna have to block him. You put him on a force marker. He's a 20k plus whatever power he gets. He's a pretty big boy. They're not gonna leave Cat Bath alone.
Yeah. They attack him. That's fine. That's an attack that's directed away from you. So.
I like Cat Bath. I think Cat Bath's definitely needed in his deck.
Yeah, it's definitely the best secondary, like grade 2.
Yeah,
currently
sure.
that they have.
Behind Maka, way over Blaster Dark, but we're gonna go with my favorite grade 1, the mains.
This is the best card in the deck, by far.
You open the mains, not on Vanguard, but grade 1, behind rear guard, on the rear guard. We'll rest it, call another one.
The advantage with this card is just so ridiculous.
Plus, you can use her skill constantly. It's only once per turn, but you can use your skill every turn. Keep getting something out. Call triggers out. You can I play another card for a target for her. She's really strong, really solid. I even see premium decks playing her. A lot of decks.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's just solid. Plus, she just gets better with the next set that has Shadow Paladin.
Swordbreaker.
Just gets a bunch of stuff.
Swordbreaker.
It's coming out. Shadow Paladins get really good support for each other. I only play 3 Kara because of a next card that I'm going to be playing here in a little bit. She benefits really well though. Counterblast, Soul Blast. It's you call her, Rod Infect from hand. She Soul Blast, and you unflip, and she gets 3k power. So nice, good booster. You can maybe put her on Force Marker. You know, she's at 11k by herself at that point.
Yeah, if they had some more ways to Superior Call, you might play more, but it's kind of just a combo card right now.
So Maka, obviously, maybe Dark Dictator, but that's really it for her. I think eventually they're going to start getting more stuff like that, so... if you rip her off the top of the card, that'll be pretty good.
Yeah.
So my 1 tech, Fierce Sword Dragon. He's an mains target. He also has a retire ability to give 2 units plus 3k. With Gust Blaster coming out, use his skill, Gust Blaster gets that crit because he retired. Yeah. So he's going to be a really good combo card. I'm excited for how the new deck's going to play out.
I'm thinking still just a one of.
Yeah.
When Gust Blaster comes out.
Just the mains can target him.
Space-wise.
Yeah. The mains can still target him. I mean, but he's still a really strong card. Yeah, he's only 5k, but Force Marker's 15. There you go. Yeah. So then we're going to move on to the other grade 1s. We have we're going to have Blaster Javelin. Blaster Javelin, if you have 2 or more grade 1s, you can Counterblast 1, draw a card, and he gets +3.
And he counts himself, too, which is really important.
So if you have a mains on field and you have him, there you go.
That's one kind of interesting ruling I found with this card. If you have a Blaster Javelin or any other grade 1 on the field already, if you call that Blaster Javelin on top of it, you can trigger his skill to counterblast 1 and draw a card first before that card goes to the drop zone.
Because it counts that it's on field.
So almost like the Revenger, Dorant, and Revenger.
Exactly. It's just like the old Revenger, like Dorant, double Blaster Dark, double Dorant.
Yeah, grade 1 with Cast Breaker too.
Yeah.
It just counts on most field, so it's a good ruling that people should understand. That way you don't have to worry about, like, oh man, I only retire like a grade 2 to do it. You just retire the other one, so it still counts. Then we're going on this one. We're going on Abyss Router. Abyss Router is the one I was talking about earlier. Soul Blast, call a grade 0 from hand, draw a card.
This is probably one of the most underrated cards.
Yeah, for sure.
In the deck.
Free drawing for a Soul Blast. You get another unit on field. You know, you're generally probably going to retire that grade 0 anyway, or use it for guard.
A lot of the time, you just need to cycle your deck just to get extra units just for Phantom Blaster Dragon.
This deck draws a lot, which is really good. I think that Shadow Paladin is still a strong deck. Just the pure advantage it gains. You want to be able to get as much cards in hand. So
a lot of people play the Nightmare Painter, which I don't 100% disagree with that card, but if you're playing a car heavy build, I see the logic, but we're not. Therefore,
I definitely like the Dark Dictator more than Battle Car, but Battle Car will be more relevant coming up. So, the standard perfect cards. Then you have the 2 more. You really want to draw this deck card a lot. You usually want to draw. The deck draws a lot. Plus, because you can use the main target that. You don't want to draw too many. Then the 6 crits. I go 3 and 3 because Eagles Bay and the Trumper is not bad. So, and then the 4 heals, and that'll be it.
All right. Any other comments that anyone wants to make about the deck?
I have nothing.
Really good versus Excel, like every Excel deck.
It's really good against Excel, not too good against Protect.
Nope.
But in the same vein, if you're aggressive, which this deck is very good at being aggressive.
Yes.
So that's one thing that this Force deck has over other Force decks, is you can be aggressive without burning too many hand resources, which can be very important, especially against the Protect matchups.
This deck really only loses to Murakumo, but almost any deck that needs to rewrite loses to that. So,
true. But all right, so that does it for today. Shadow Paladins, Cameron, thank you very much, guys. Don't forget, smash the like button,
comment,
subscribe,
and ring that notification bell.
If you don't, I'm gonna delete your Fortnite account. Peace.